Have you ever felt yourself on a mission of creating something big? Then out of nowhere, a box of crackers came crashing down from the sky and hits you on the head, causing your brain to scramble. Now you start to hallucinate and see things that are not there.
Warning.
May cause anxiety, depression, overthinking, treatmentitis, nasty influence, laughing so you cannot see, reading, knowledge, in depth.
It started with the influence of living my dream. I was at my happiest in life, and I was motivated. I started out trying to make it through YouTube and wanted to help others with motivation and getting out the house. I made creative ways and different videos to post. One day, I went to hang out with a friend, and he started telling me about finding my ancestors. I was locked in, but the video we was watching was sad. Honestly, I wasn't looking for my ancestors. I was looking for God. I was looking for the man we call Jesus. While watching the video, I started to cry. I wonder, why did he leave me? Why did he create me to be alone? I felt so heartbroken. I hoped for him to hear my heart and that he would take me. While under the influence, my friend was telling me there was a way to be closer to God. At that moment, I gave up the Bible and the crosses that were in my room. I only put them in a box outside my room door. Then one day, I was at work. I felt so tired of working. I wanted to leave, but I had bills to pay. I was at work, and a box fell on my head. I blacked out a little and felt I needed to sit down. I told my boss and avoided the doctor bill and just went home. I know I should have went to the doctor knowing they would have covered the bill. But I didn't. I got hit in my head before, so I felt like I was used to it. I didn't sleep because I thought, what if I don't wake up? While I was in my room, I heard people talking in the living room, and it was my brother's mentor. He was a full Christian, and he had a lot of love for God. He told me his journey and how he got this far. I told him what I know, and he could tell I turned from the Bible. He asked to pray for me, and I said he could with me. Even though I got hit in my head earlier that day, I was filled with joy. The next day in the morning, I decided I wanted to be closer to God. I did all the steps, and with all my heart, hoped to be with God. During that moment, nothing happened, and I just took it for a meditation day soaked in the sun. That same day turned into night. Call me crazy. I was woken up out of my sleep, and the first thing I see was black shadows at my feet. It felt like if my left leg was going numb. I sat up and looked around, and I was surrounded. I could see like 7 black shadows surrounding me, and I freaked. My hands started to go numb. It's 3 a.m. in the morning, and my mom is up looking at TV. I joined her and didn't tell her what I was going through, just told her I couldn't sleep. She gave me some medicine and gave me videos to watch that could keep me company. I can see the black shadows followed me in my mom's room. The numb feeling was coming back, so I left and told my mom I was going to sleep. I went back in my room and sat down. I told myself, just face it. I looked and seen faces. They kind of looked it as if they had paint on their faces. Then I had seen their sharp teeth. I was so curious. I then started to see horses, and I didn't know what was going on. I then approached them and asked them to touch my hand to see if I could feel anything. They did, and I felt it. I was happy for a minute. I thought God was taking me home. I sat back down about to go to sleep. And as I closed my eyes, pain came. I felt as if I was going to die. It felt as if I was in a cell being tortured. I started to cry and started singing Jesus songs. I was like, He's not going to leave me here. I cried and prayed until the sun rose up. The whole time hoping